There we go, all set up at Tumby Bay RV Park. $10 a night, just book online. Didn't travel very far, so Trixie didn't get a full morning's sleep. Did you, Trix? It's her birthday today, 5 months old. Now, this is the RV park. It's about 3 or 4 k's out of town, I think. Straight opposite the cemetery, which is nice. Stayed here 3 or 4 years ago. So it has water and a dump point. Only supposed to say 3 nights, but there's a few longer term residents here, which apparently has council approval. But yeah, we'll have a cup of coffee and go exploring. Get the bikes off. We're just going to cycle into town. Only a couple of k's, I think, from memory, but I guess we'll find out. Birthday dog's on board. They seem to have done a lot of work around here since we were here last. I certainly don't remember this pathway. I thought we had to drive out here last time, but obviously not. What do you think? So Tumby Bay's well known for all the street art, the building art. We did a video about 3 years ago and took it all in. Oh, we don't remember this. Canals. Whoa! Sorry, Trix. Sorry, Don. Yeah, don't remember these canals. A lot of new houses. That was the bag on my seat. Very nice. Tempting.
It is tempting. You wouldn't guess me in there though, would you?
Yeah.
Sharks.
Razorfish. Very, very nice.
Beautiful. Lovely little town.
There's only one thing wrong with it. It's got an op shop. I love the name of the real estate agent.
That was the same as cow.
Yeah. Got a couple up and down the peninsula. Robin Hood Real Estate. Come out to Trinity Creek. It's about 16 k's out of Tumby Bay. There's another $10 camp out here, just through the bushes over there. But she's a bit windy today. That's out there, if you can see it through the bushes, is Tumby Island, discovered by Matthew Flinders, or named by Matthew Flinders. And Trixie's keen to go exploring. This way. In places the seaweed is piled up like 3 feet high there. But the weird thing is all these rocks, like dark black rocks, and then there's just one section over there where they're blonde. Nature's amazing. Wow, I don't know what we've walked to, but there's a couple of buildings over there. There's power lines going in.
Don't you touch my shell.
What a beautiful place. And we've walked for probably 45 minutes and haven't seen a soul or hardly a footprint. Beautiful. The Tumby Bay silo art. You've got to get it from the right angle, because the middle sections of both those buoys are painted on the silos at the rear of these 6 that are facing us. So when you're walking down, there's actually a gap in the painting until you get to this spot. Very clever, isn't it?
It is.
And tell us, Google, who painted it?
Martin Ron, and he's a Argentinian artist, world renowned. He does big wall paintings all over the world.
Well, how about that? What do you think, Trixie?
She just thinks it's amazing, don't you, Trix?
She's had a big day on the beach this morning.
Zooming around.
He's tired. We'll go and get an ice cream. Hey? Little town of Cummins, halfway across the
Air Peninsula.
Eyre Peninsula. Pretty hilly coming from the east to the west. I have a feeling we've been here before.
Reasonably tidy.
Don't know. There was a free camp here before.
Nothing coming this way.
We've pulled into Elliston and Waterloo Bay Caravan Park. I booked it online yesterday, $36 a night, and I stuffed up the dates. It's an old post office or something down there. But the guy on reception was very accommodating. They just happened to have one site free tonight, so we're on that, and then we've got to move over there somewhere tomorrow, which is okay. Should have been more careful about what days I was booking. Anyway, looks a lot of the comments on Wikicam's bagged this place, said it was old and run down. I don't know, been in worse. Beach is just across the road. So we'll take the dog for a swim in a minute. About 100 metres from the caravan park. It's Town Beach. Jetty down there. Probably walk out to the jetty. Can't see any signs saying no dogs. Nice park area.
Somebody's been digging big holes. They're all over the place.
Beautiful white sand and a vicious dog. Very fine white sand. Come to the Island View Caravan Park. There's the islands.
Speaks for itself.
Don't think I'd want to be deserted on those islands. But anyway, over there in the distance,
Streaky Bay.
mental block, Streaky Bay.
Is that close? Why do they call it that? Is close to street there?
Yes, I figure. So we're about I can't remember now, about 4 k's out of Streaky Bay, overlooking the bay. If you've got a good site that's overlooking the bay, fairly modern caravan park. Got trees between most of the sites.
No grass.
Except ours. Yeah, just gravel.
Even finer than this.
I don't know, it doesn't have a lot of heart.
No.
But anyway.
The amenities are like a nursing home.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh well, you'll be used to that then.
No, I won't.
Yeah, get used to it. That's where we're going to end up.
No, I'll go
Yeah.
for anything.
Anyway, there's this beach. We can go for a walk along the beach.
This must
There's
be,
a cycleway all the way into town.
we'll do that later.
We're going to do that later.
When we get the power back on.
Power goes out for an hour this afternoon.
You're not allowed to figure
They produce their own water, so they've got their own desalination plant on site. So there are rules to say that you can't fill up your water tanks to take away. A few rules. Anyway, $39 a night we paid for a big site. Nice enough, nice and protected, I think.
Get one.
Today the Streaky Bay Cup's on, so it's pretty busy.
Apparently.
Anyway, we'll go for a walk.
Oh, look at all those.
Go Trick, in you go.
She's fishing.
Look out for razorfish. This is nice. Some caves. I guess when the sea levels rise again, the water will be back up here.
What'd you say?
When the sea levels rise again.
Quickly, out of there.
Apparently it's a nudist beach and he's getting ready to join in, huh?
That's why they call it Streaky Bay.
So we just started the cycle into Streaky Bay. It's about 6 k's, I think. First 500 metres was exposed straight into the wind. Bit of protection now. And though it opens up again, if this wind keeps up, we'll turn around because it's not fair on the puppy. I think we're about halfway there. Should be a good ride back. Should have the wind in our back going home. There's a struggle going this way. Okay, made it into town. 15, maybe 20 minutes. Oh man, we've done it again. So the jetty at Streaky Bay is closed for renovations. Oh, I don't know how we do it. Anyway, right out the point out there is where we're staying. You can just see well, I can with my naked eye, probably not on the camera. You see the roofs of the villas. So we'll go and have a play in the park and then might go and have a beer. It's been a week. Nick. This definitely wasn't here last time we were here. Statue of Kieran McAvoy. And that's why they had the race meet here in his honour, somebody told us, but that's probably crap. Probably just a normal excuse for a race meeting. So it's Saturday Arvo, all the shops and everything in here, except for one of the supermarkets, shuts at lunchtime. So there's only the pub open. Well, that's Streaky Bay for another year. I don't think I'll be rushing back here.
Oh, never come back.
I just don't see the attraction. Anyway, that's just our opinion. Obviously other people love the place. Didn't even find them friendly in the pub. Anyway, we're only here overnight.
Thank goodness.
We're buggering off tomorrow to Fowlers Bay. So we've left RV unfriendly Streaky Bay this morning. Not too friendly people in town.
Really?
Yeah. One was that backpacker.
Oh yeah, but she wasn't a local. Yeah.
Where was she from?
Switzerland.
Swiss backpacker. And the other friendly one was the Indian fellow working in the Shell Roadhouse. I don't know, I think it's overrated. Anyway, each to their own.
It's a fisherman's heaven, apparently.
Yeah, unless you're a fisherman, you don't really fit in, I guess. Anyway, we're just heading towards Ceduna. We're about to go past the other overrated place, Tumby Beach. We'll just keep going past. We'll see you from somewhere. We're just coming into Ceduna.
Approaching a railroad crossing.
Need to stock up on some groceries. Ceduna Jetty. I don't think it was a very nice day last time we were here. We were here 4 years ago. This is actually the furthest west we've been with the van. And we're headed our destination today, I think. It's across the other side of the bay there, Fowlers Bay. I think. Not sure. Nice day today, isn't it? Nice clear water. Most of the shops are shut though, Sunday. Closed at 12 o'clock Saturday. I needed to go to the chemist, but I'll survive.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface.
We're just coming into Penong, famous for its windmill collection. They just had a sign up that said Australia's biggest windmill. So what was the one at
Robinvale. It was supposed to be the biggest one in the
Robinvale.
southern hemisphere.
Yeah. Somebody's telling fibs.
Windmill Museum.
Reduced speed ahead.
Turned off the air highway. This is Fowlers Bay Road. Sealed. Weird surfaces, really. Almost corrugated. Nice landscape, hey? Hey, happy.
No comment.
So we've gone from strange sealed road surface to unsealed road surface. Nice landscape though, huh?
I know it's not on now.
Yes it is.
Is it?
Maybe
No,
you'd
it's
like
not
to-
a nice landscape at all.
Maybe you'd like to send the gnome a message.
Yeah, I agree with the gnome 100%. Captain Cook should have kept on going.
Just coming over the crest of the hill and wow, look at those sand dunes. I did see a sign where you can go sandboard skiing.
We tried to do that at Rainbow Beach.
Yeah. Yeah, that's amazing.
Bush camp. It is.
Yes. So this is a bush camp for $10 a night. Out here.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Yeah, that's it. We
It's supposed to be very nice people.
the old co-pilot here found a caravan park on Google that's not listed on Wikicamp, so we're going to check that out.
Fowlers Bay.
Speed limit of 50 k's an hour. We haven't got past that since we turned off the
In
highway.
300 meters, turn left.
So we're officially in outback South Australia.
What were we in before then?
Oh no. Another spinning playground. Oh god.
It's a good idea not to lean backwards because you go faster.
We'll lean backwards then.
No, I didn't fell off. Tricks.
And she hasn't been drinking. Fowlers Bay was on my bucket list. I don't know why. I don't know where I heard about it.
They should. They're dangerous.
What are?
Those things. You go so fast when you're in back.
Okay. Yes, but tiny. What did you say the population was? 51. There were flags at half mast though. Anyway, just a tiny little spot. There's just the reception for the campground, which is also a post office and a little bit of a general store, but basically that's all that's here. There's two streets. Looks like it must have been busy once. 1907 the jetty was built. But anyway, you can go snowboarding in the sand dunes, or sandboarding if you want to call it that. But over there is the conservation park, Mexican Hats in there, which is another iconic camp spot. Yeah, as I say, I don't know where I heard about it, but bloody quiet, peaceful. Fowlers Bay. Forgot to mention, the little town has no utilities. They're living off rainwater, composting sewage, solar and wind power.
We could have just walked out there. Look at the names of these kids.